Hey everyone, it's Elisa with AK Educational Consulting, and I am back today to talk about a resource that really can be used by parents or teachers alike. Um, this is a goal setting resource. Of course, our theme for this month, for January of 2024, is goal setting. So if you don't know what I mean by our monthly social emotional learning theme, then please go back and watch the previous videos for January. This month, we're talking all about goal setting. So in the last video, we talked about setting goals with kids and how we can go about doing that in some different ways. And creating vision boards and just some different strategies, different resources that we can use. And one of the things that I do at my house that I've talked about is have my kids set goals each year, and I do it along with them also. And we write them on index cards, we post them on the refrigerator so that it's kind of top of mind all year long. We talk about what we need to do to accomplish those goals. And over the years, I've found that it's a little bit easier to sort of help guide their thinking. And so I created this resource, and it's available in my Teachers Pay Teachers store, which I will add in the notes. Um, I'll put the link in the notes rather. And this is just a good way to really get kids thinking about what they want their goal to be. So I have mentioned that for my kids, we do bigger goals. So this is not just something, really small that they can accomplish in a week or two. This is something that they're working on over the course of many months, and the whole year. So we really want them to start thinking about what is something that they want to learn or what's a skill that they want to improve upon. That is sort of where I always start with my kids. Um, to kind of avoid those just smaller um, goals, that sometimes they'll come up with just kind of off the cuff. So, what is a new skill, something that they don't do already, or maybe they do it already and they want to improve upon it, or build upon it? So we kind of start there, and then once we narrow it down to just one thing, or maybe they only have one idea because it's not always easy to come up with, a big goal like this. It's critical that we talk about what we need to do to reach that goal. What are the steps? Our kids have to understand that goals need to be broken down into smaller steps. Otherwise, we feel very overwhelmed. We get frustrated when we don't achieve our goals. So by breaking it down into these smaller bite-sized pieces, um, we're just setting ourselves up for success, right? So once we've kind of identified those action steps, it's also just interesting to me and also important, right? To talk about why is this goal even important to them? Why is it something that they want to do? And sometimes kids come up with goals, and when you ask them this question, they have no idea. That's a good indication that maybe that's not the right goal for them. We want this to be something that is important to them, that they are invested in. And then, arguably, one of the most important questions: what help will I need to accomplish this goal? So, this is where we come in, right? Because we have to help them facilitate these action steps that they're taking. And it may involve us setting things up or taking them places to do things. So, what are the things that they anticipate they will need help with? And that's where we as parents or as teachers pay attention, because that's where we come in. So, this is just a super simple graphic organizer that you can, you know, have your kids fill out or work through with them to just sort of, like I said, guide their thinking as they're trying to come up with their goal for the year. So, as I mentioned earlier in the video, this is on Teachers Pay Teachers in my store, which is AK Educational Consulting. And I will also make sure that the link is in the notes so that it's easily findable and clickable. So, I hope that you've gotten some good ideas out of our first several videos of this month. I hope that you'll join me back here as we continue going on this journey of sharing resources and ideas and strategies around goal setting. Um, and we're going to kind of turn, I know a lot of what we've talked about is really can apply to teachers or parents. But we are going to turn, in the next couple of videos more specifically toward teachers and then sharing some very specific resources, books, websites, things like that that you can use. So I hope that you will join me back here for all of that. See you next time.